Welcome to Give a Little again, and my name is Cliff. Today we're going to be talking about meditation, and we're also going to do a small practice of a simple meditation. First of all, I'm just going to talk a little bit about why you should meditate, why it's a good thing to meditate. I'm then going to talk about 3 benefits of meditation, and then we're going to do a very simple practice. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll get started. So I've been meditating for over 30 years now, and the reason I started meditation, I was about 28 years old, so it's a bit over 30 years. I was a smoker back then. I smoked 20 to 40 cigarettes a day, and also I was probably a little bit of an anxious person, and I was at a friend's house, and one of the sisters of this friend was doing a nursing degree, and she was testing people's blood pressure as a bit of a practice for her nursing degree. And she took my blood pressure and she said, "You probably should go and see a doctor." So I went to a doctor, and my blood pressure was incredibly high for a young 28-year-old. So they put me on blood pressure tablets, and then they took some x-rays of my heart and really couldn't find anything physically wrong with me. But that doctor said to me, "Look, you're going to be on blood pressure tablets for the rest of your life. Come back and see me every month." I thought at the time that was a ridiculous thing to say to a young man, that there was no other alternatives other than medication. I'd always had some interest in meditation, but this did get me motivated to do something about that. So along I went, and I started with transcendental meditation, which is a very simple meditation process using a mantra. And I really found that to have an instant impact on my whole being in terms of relaxing me, calming my body and calming my mind. Over the next 5 years, I continued to do transcendental meditation. After that time, my blood pressure went down. In fact, I went to a doctor. He said, "You need to come off that medication." So that was the impact of that. It was quite significant. When I went initially to that teacher for meditation, for transcendental meditation, I said, "How long should I meditate for?" And she just said, "Every day for the rest of your life." So I took that on board. So that's what I've been doing for the last 30 odd years. And it's really had a huge impact on my life in many areas. I was able to give up smoking. It's calmed my anxiety down, much more relaxed person, living in the moment. So that's my why. I'm not sure what your why might be, but it could be many things. It could be just relieving the stress of the day, just having a brief moment in time during a day just to take time out. There could be many reasons. But there's lots of benefits to meditation, and 3 of them, which I've mentioned briefly just then, but one of them is that you do become more relaxed. Over time, if you continue to practice, you just become more relaxed within yourself. The other great benefit is that I've had stressful jobs, and many people do, and you just have stress during the day and during your life, really. And doing a little meditation, even 3 or 4, 5 minutes, can help release that stress from that's in the body to be released from the body. And over time that accumulates, and you can continue with the same sort of energy levels as you release this stress that gets built up and caught inside your body. So that's another benefit. The third one that I want you to mention today is it just calms your mind. You're able to not get caught up into these 60,000 thoughts a day that they say we have, that you can become an observer of these thoughts after a while. It takes a little bit of time because we all have busy minds that think about this, doing that. So it helps to calm the mind and become a person that can live in the present moment. So there are 3 benefits. I'll tell you what we'll do now. We're going to actually do a simple meditation process. It'll be about 3 or 4 minutes. So I want you to move into a place where you're in a relaxed seating position, preferably away from any distractions, and I'll give you the instructions for this simple process. So to begin with, I'm going to get you to close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths and just start to become aware of the weight of your body sitting in the chair. And just take a couple of more deep breaths and just become increasingly aware of the weight of your body sitting in the chair. Just close your eyes and just start to gently focus on your breath, going in through the nose and out through the nose. You can also focus on your abdomen going up and down as you breathe in and out. So, as I mentioned before, we have lots of thoughts going on day in and day out. And this simple meditation process helps to let those thoughts go for a moment and allow you just to focus on your breath. You may be having lots of thoughts now about, what am I doing here? What's this meditation going to be doing for me? Could be lots of different things. So as thoughts come into your mind, as we're doing this simple process, I want you to say, thinking, thinking, thinking. Just labeling those thoughts as they come into your mind as thinking. You'll find as you do this, the thoughts will drift away and you can continue to focus on your breath going in and out. In and out. So any thoughts coming into the mind, you just gently say in your mind, thinking, thinking, thinking. Those thoughts will drift away and you can return to just focusing on your breath in the present moment. And we'll just sit here for another minute or so, enjoying these moments of relaxation. So as thoughts come in, just gently in your mind, say thinking, 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 and let those thoughts drift away. Just gently saying, thinking, 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 as thoughts come through your mind, and gently let them go We'll just go for another minute or so. So now we're going to just gently come back into the now and just take a couple of deep breaths and gently open your eyes. Have a bit of a stretch if you need to. Terrific. So that's a very short meditation, but beneficial. And the trick is if you can get into a habit of doing meditation on a daily basis, you're going to find that there's an accumulative effect of more and more calmness entering into your day-to-day life. More moments where you are in the present moment, fully in the present moment. It takes time, and it is a mental practice, so it's a new habit, it's a new practice, but it is incredibly beneficial. I hope you found that helpful. I will be doing some other videos on this simple meditation process. I'll be doing one in a fortnight's time, adding to it another labeling process, and just talking about a few more benefits to meditation. So I hope you found that useful. Thanks very much for watching. And remember, giving a little to yourself and to others can mean a lot. Thank you.